A huge thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Hi there! If you do not know who I am, my name is Paloma and I am a full-time artist. In this video, as you can tell, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a studio makeover. The before of my studio is I love my studio, but it was very disorganized and I was just at the point where I was throwing stuff everywhere and I wasn't maximizing the space that I have here because I do work from home and my studio is in my living room, as you can see. So yeah, I just decided to film my process and kind of the stuff that I picked out and how I organized everything. So yeah. So I am gonna start with this shelf, which is like probably the biggest change, gonna be the biggest change to my studio. This shelf has been with me since I moved out. I purchased this one because it was very inexpensive at IKEA. I think it was like $30. And also the one that I just bought and will be installing is the one that I've always wanted, but it has always been out of stock. Every single time that I have checked the IKEA website, it's always been out of stock at my IKEA and for delivery, and it was finally in stock, so now I can install it in my studio. So yeah, this one will be retiring. The other one is a lot bigger, so I'm gonna have more space, especially now that I have Pistachio down here, you know, in her bigger tank. The bigger shelf space will be very handy. But yeah, I'm gonna start by taking all the stuff off the shelf and just piling it on my desk for now until I build the shelf and I can put all the stuff on here. And I also have to put the cats away because I did not want to be building the shelf and then like jumping all over it, because they will do that. So I have finally drilled in the shelf to the wall so it doesn't move, and now it's here, and now I can start putting everything up on here. I have Pistachio's tank here already just because I wanted it to be in its spot, and then everything else is just kind of random right now, but I have a lot more space, which is really exciting. And I also bought another one of these crates, which I'm actually going to end up probably buying a lot more because I have a lot of stacking room because the space between the shelves is a lot taller. So that is very handy. It is day 2 of studio revamping time, and we left off yesterday. I put up this shelf and I put up just that stuff up there for right now, just because I wanted to take some stuff off of my desk because I really want to claim it back because I need to work. But let me show you other stuff. So I purchased this vinyl record holder from Ergonofis to hold all my canvases, at least for now until I fill it up. But I was having issues with finding a place to store my paintings, so for now this is what's going to hold my canvases. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it yet, but it's not going to be here, but right now I have it there. But I have my paper files down there, and this is what the shelf is looking like. And I am about to build a plant stand that I ordered from IKEA because I wanted to incorporate more greenery in my studio area. So that's going to be another task for today. I'm going to go to the plant store and pick up some plants. But yeah, I'm going to build the plant stand and then see where we go from there. And then I'll be able to move on to the other side of my studio, which that side is going to be more like organizing and moving stuff around rather than like changing stuff. And I'm also waiting on some cable management stuff to come in the mail today because underneath my desk is a mess. Okay, so I got my plants and I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a plant haul. So my rule for plants is any plant that my cats can reach, I will make sure is not toxic. So this is one of them, and this is a Maranta. Very pretty, and it's gonna go on the plant stand that I just built. This is the other one I got. This is just a Calathea. I think it's in Orbifolia? Is that how you say it? But yeah, this is a Calathea, also non-toxic to cats, and it will also be going on my plant stand. And then I got these two because I wanted some vining plants for the shelf that I have all the way up at the top. And then this one is it just says tricolor, I'm not sure, but she's so pretty. And then this one is a picta. I'm gonna repot, I think probably this one. I'm gonna repot both of them. But yeah, I'm gonna repot as many plants as I can, and then I'm gonna set them up in my studio space. So now you're gonna watch me go through all this and see what does not belong here, because I tend to throw a lot of things up here when I don't know where to put it. So yeah, we're gonna go through this. I already added some more books up here, and I put one of the plants that I repotted right here, just because again I wanted more greenery, more plants in my space, so I put that one up there. But now I'm gonna go through these shelves, kind of try to reorganize and see what needs to be moved somewhere else. So my cable management stuff is here. I got some Velcro zip ties and this cable raceway, which is basically like a cable holder that gets stuck up under your desk. But first, before I tackle that, I am going to move everything out from under my desk and clean and dust and all that good stuff. So this is the cable situation that I'm dealing with. It's not too bad, but it's not amazing. So I am going to figure out how to get all of these organized and then stick them in the cable raceway. And this claims to have the sticky tape to mount it, but I bought some extra just in case. I also have these little like cable hooks that I've had for a while, so I'm gonna use these to help keep managing all these wires. So, firstly, excuse my dishwasher noises, but now I can officially give you guys a proper tour. So up on my shelf, it's like basically purely decorative. I have my cubbies and plants up there. Up here I have my button makers and my button making supplies and my little wool felting mat, and then just these little guys. And I have this plant up here because it's not safe for cats, so gotta have it up high. Right here I have my latest painting that I've painted. I like to have either a painting or like one of my prints displayed most of the time, so yeah. And then here I put the canister of my pens. I found this little guy at Urban Outfitters and I felt like it was very me. It's supposed to be like a little paper holder, so the next time I do like a small painting or something, I can just put it here. I have my painting jars. Here I have these memo pads, which I didn't end up selling, but I put them in mystery bags, so I kind of just have this stuff that I put in mystery bags here. Moved my polymer clay over here because I had it just sitting in one of the cubbies on my green shelf, and I felt like it was just taking up unnecessary space, so back here fits just fine. I have all my wool right here. These stackable organizers are so amazing. I got them from the Container Store a while back, and if you have like shelves that have a big distance between each other, this really takes advantage of the vertical space. And then all these little crates are from Urban Outfitters because Urban Outfitters typically has like a sale or a discount or something, and they end up being pretty inexpensive there. So yeah, I have like all my resining polymer clay supplies in here. I have my wool felting stuff in there, and then this one is pretty much empty. You'll notice that with this makeover, I have a lot of space that I can like grow into, which is what I really needed because I was at the brim. But yeah, and then I have these little guys right here. Pistachio is down here, of course, just with this little cat that my aunt got me from Mexico, and then that little strawberry plant and her little spray bottle. Down here is this acrylic file holder. I had it on top of my file holder on my desk, but it was just taking up too much space, so I put it right here. I have my UV lamp right there, some air dry clay in that jar, and then that wooden box is empty, so another space that I can grow into. And then of course down here I have my paper file. Over here not too much has changed. I moved the yarn that I had right here to another area, so I can just have 3 cubbies of yarn down here, and then I can have my 3 cubbies of art supplies right here, and then I put all my plushies here just to kind of have them in one space instead of them taking up a lot of space everywhere. I put sketchbooks in here because the drawer where I keep sketchbooks was getting really heavy and it was messing up the drawer. Another empty space I can grow into. And then this area kind of just became a clean little display area. I have my electric sharpener, these 2 little guys, my favorite ever Jellycat. All the pens that didn't fit in my canister. My tools haven't moved. I decided to put my agenda here, and I also typically have my sketchbook here as well. And yeah. And I'm finally done with my studio. It's really crazy to see the difference because I didn't realize how unorganized and like dirty it was for so long, because I think it's been like this for like a month or 2 now. And it was just getting to the point where, like I said, I was just starting to like leave stuff everywhere because I didn't want to think about where to put it because I didn't really have a place for it. So yeah, it's really nice to like actually have my surfaces clean, because it was to the point where all of my surfaces were completely covered and I didn't really have a lot of space to work in. And it was also just causing me a lot of work stress. I would wake up in the morning feeling refreshed and everything, but for some reason like the thought of getting to work would make me really anxious. Cleaning all this up is like so motivating for me, and now I'm like so excited to have my space clear so I can work again. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what other kind of videos you guys want to see, because I'm so used to doing studio vlogs, and I feel like I want to mix it up every once in a while like I did today. But yeah, I'm gonna work for the rest of my day and I will catch you guys in the next one. So before closing out this video, I wanted to quickly mention the sponsor of today's video, Squarespace. You guys already know I love Squarespace. If you don't know what it is, it's an all-in-one platform where you can create your very own websites. It is the platform that I have always used to run my own website and my online business. They have some really cool tools that help you out a lot when you run an online business, such as the commerce tool helps me keep track of inventory, orders, etc. Website analytics can help you see how your website is performing, and the design interface is really easy to use, and it even lets you code if you are good at stuff like that. So if you're interested in a free trial, you can go to squarespace.com and use my code for 10% off your first purchase.